Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. In this video, I'll be going over Bittensor TAO because I've been holding a position in TAO since around October of last year. And I've been evaluating my portfolio and I'm trying to see, is it worth it to continue to hold TAO? And I've come to a conclusion. I want to share it with you in this video. So let's get right into it. So Bittensor TAO is an artificial intelligence cryptocurrency project, and right now it is ranked number 43 in the overall market cap with a 1.9, basically a $2 billion market cap. Ahead of it, there's FET, there's ICP, and NEAR, but realistically speaking, the main AI coin ahead of TAO right now in market cap is FET, and Render is very close behind it. Render and TAO have flipped each other in market cap multiple times over the past year or so, especially this year in 2024. Now, TAO is essentially an AI powerhouse. And again, like I said in the intro to this video, this has been one of my main AI coins for this cycle. Took the entry last year at the end of 2023, and it's still a staple in my portfolio. But with the current altcoin downtrend and really the purging of the altcoins that we are seeing right now mid-cycle, I've been evaluating my portfolio and I'm trying to see, is it worth it to hold this coin, or can I get better returns elsewhere without exposing myself to too much risk? And the conclusion that I've basically come to is that TAO is, if not the best, but one of the best in-class AI coins in the entire crypto market. Now, if you aren't fully familiar on what Bittensor TAO is and what they're building, I recommend you go watch some of my older videos on TAO, because for now we're going to keep this video very simple and not go over the very fine details of the project. However, they currently have 45 subnets registered, and this is going to keep on going up. All right, the number of subnets, it's going to go to 64, and then basically unlimited subnets can be produced as the network does scale. All right, so a lot is in store for this project, and they are tapping into every single genre of AI possible. It will be accessible, completely decentralized, open sourced through Bittensor TAO and their artificial neural network that is being built right now. And if you aren't actively building on the network, that's okay, because you can actually delegate your TAO or stake your TAO to a validator, and you can earn a pretty nice percent APR. As you can see, for delegation, it's around 16.5% currently. Here you can see current staking APY is 16.77%. And if you're running a validator, it's at 18.43%. Now, there's been a lot of issues with TAO in terms of weight copying and trying to get their subnets to basically work properly, because if you're running a subnet, you are rewarded TAO. It's the incentive for helping the network develop and grow. There's some issues with weight copiers, as you can see. They have been actively fixing that. And as they've been actively fixing that issue, a lot of things are starting to make sense for me, and I'm really starting to basically get even more bullish on TAO than I have been in the past. All right, so let's just go ahead and hop right into the chart. I want to go over what I'm seeing with the price action. All right, in terms of the fundamentals, they're very strong. They're almost as strong as they come, all right? There's a reason why this is the number 4 AI coin in market cap currently, but if we're taking out NEAR and ICP, it's really number 2 behind FET, and it's not that far behind at all. All right, it can flip it in a day if we get some green candles. Now, looking at TAO on the weekly time frame, it has been in a downtrend for a number of weeks now. From the high to the low, 154 days, basically 5 months of time, and it went as low as 78.5% to the low. It's currently down 64% from that high that it made over here in March, right at the time of the NVIDIA GTC conference. That was the top of every single AI coin in the market. And from that time, they've all retraced 60, 70, 80, some even 90%. All right. So in terms of its price performance over the past 5 months, it is right on par with the general altcoin market. That NVIDIA GTC conference back earlier in the year in March, that was the local top for AI coins. So TAO is not different. There's nothing wrong with it right now because it dropped 78% from the all-time high. It's actually doing better than a lot of other smaller cap AI coins, and I do think it will have a very good recovery as well. So let's get into this price action. On the weekly time frame, I just want to go over some order blocks that I see, some demand zones. If you're looking for discounted prices to top up on TAO, this is where I would be looking. All right, we had that big flush out over here on the 5th of August on that Monday, and TAO hit a low of $163. There is a level of demand here highlighted in green on my chart. And this was the previous bottom multiple times before price wicked below it over there on August 5th. So realistically speaking, I would be looking at $215 to $192 for my first level if I did want to get discounted TAO from current price. There's no guarantee that it will drop to these levels, but I think there's a decent chance that we aren't just out of the woods yet in terms of Bitcoin breaking back above, say, 60K, getting into its previous range, and then it needs to reclaim 68.5K to attack the all-time high. I'm not sure that happens just yet in the month of August. I'm leaning towards later on in the second half of September. So there could be some more pain here for the altcoin market, which basically means discounted prices and value if you're looking to top up your positions or even start new positions in general. So again, the first buy level for TAO that I'm seeing is 215 down to 163. Below that, we have one at 146 down to $120. $120 is also the listing candle high on MEXC. Traditionally speaking, this is usually a very good level of support if it is tested. All right, if we do come down here to the $120 level, I really do not see price going below there. If it does go below there, I think it will be extremely short-lived and bought back up within the hour, back above the $120 price level. Now let's go ahead and zoom in locally. And really, these movements are subject to Bitcoin on the smaller time frames, right? There's nothing right now that's going to propel TAO to outperform the overall market like it did over here from October all the way until March, all right? It was an altcoin leader during this period of time. And as of right now, there's no major catalyst to make it become an altcoin leader just yet again. All right, so like I said, this is really subject to the whims of Bitcoin currently. It's currently sitting on the 2024 yearly open price at $266. And also the quarterly open price is right here, $270 as well. All right, so these levels are acting as a magnet currently for current price. A lot of chop and slop in between $300 to say $220 level. I like to call this non-directional volatility. Price is ranging, some decent percent moves in either direction. However, it's really not going anywhere. It's going sideways right now. All right, so this is non-directional volatility. And again, you see a drop to the 220 area to sub 200. That is good value, especially with where I see TAO going. All right, so on the smaller time frames, it's quite obvious what needs to happen here. Similar to Bitcoin at the 60K level, needs to reclaim. TAO's level is at $330. All right, this was key support before price broke down, retested, and then nuked down to 163 during the August 5th flush out. So what we need to see here for TAO is a reclaim of 330. And also, as you can see on the daily time frame, this is where some key moving averages are, the 200 EMA and the 100 simple moving average. Once it can flip these back into support, we can go ahead and we are officially in a new uptrend again, basically, when we can reclaim these levels, make a higher high past 366 and get back into this price action. All right, so that's going to be the first step for TAO to start to reclaim its lost ground and get back to where it was. And when this does happen in the future, I will be sure to update you guys on what I see playing out. If we get another pullback, or we'll go ahead and attack the all-time high. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date on Bittensor TAO's price movements going forward. But this was just kind of general higher time frame analysis for TAO, what I'm seeing in the charts, areas of value to look for, and also key reclaims to look for to signal that we are once again back into a bullish trend. Again, right now the movements are subject to Bitcoin's movements, but that will change once again when liquidity does return to the market. In terms of my price prediction for TAO, it really hasn't changed. My very conservative price target for this cycle, TAO's first bull market cycle, is a 10x from current price. Around a $22 billion market cap, that would be $3,000 per TAO. I do think that this is highly, highly attainable. And this is conservative to me. This is on the low end of price targets, all right? 22 billion. We've seen other coins, other layer ones in previous cycles go to 80, 90, 100 billion. So again, this is quite conservative with the fundamentals of this project, what they're building. I see TAO as the Solana or the Cardano of this cycle. It's the new shiny layer one AI. And I'm really expecting it to outperform here. All right, so my minimum price prediction is 3,000, and I will share with you some of my higher price predictions later on. But a little hint, I think 5-figure TAO is definitely attainable, and it's something that I am looking for later on in this cycle. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Just a quick update. If you enjoyed it, be sure to let me know by smashing that like button down below. And if you're brand new to Crypto Empire and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date. You'll be notified when I make a video in the future if you also turn on that bell notification. Hope you enjoyed this one. My name's Connor from Crypto Empire. I'll see you in the next video.